Well, for me, I guess something that someone said to us once, which was fantastic, was if it's really stressful, don't worry because it will change. And don't get too excited if it's great because that'll change too. So it's really taking the good and the not so good and just knowing that it's all really normal and it's all okay, and this little baby is resilient, and you know, it doesn't expect you to be perfect, and nor should you expect them to be perfect little babies. And I guess following on from that is let the bub lead. You know, I've probably created more problems for myself when I've tried to drive little Liam in a direction, whereas if I just say waited 15 more minutes till he decided he was tired or he showed some tired signs, then I would have saved myself the hassle of him wanting to get up again. So yeah, let him lead and just develop just as great a loving relationship as you can, despite the chaos that it can actually be.
Be kind to yourself. Enjoy every moment. It's a magical journey. And don't sweat the small stuff. You can get some great advice, and it's all free from your mum and your dad and your auntie and your granddad and everything else, and your best friends. But at the end of the day, it's your decision, and trust yourself, you're going to make the right decision.
I suppose a piece of advice to give to anyone expecting twins or any children is get as much sleep as you can, I think, as well.
Yeah, sleep's a very important priority.
I think also, I know from early stages, but you just have to try and enjoy it as well. I mean, we do enjoy it, but don't think that everything's doom and gloom, because there is light at the end of the tunnel. We're starting to see that now, you know, just with the changes in the babies and that. But yeah, just try and enjoy every minute if you can.
Yeah.
If I had one piece of advice to give to a new-term parent, it would be just to be patient, because it does work out and it does get easier.
My dad gave me some really good advice after Dane had been born. He said, so how's everything with motherhood? And I said, oh, it's really tiring and stuff. And he said, well, are you looking after number one? And I said, yeah, Dana's being looked after really well. And he said, no, number one, you. If you're not happy and healthy, then Dana's not going to be. So that made me really sit back and think, oh my God, am I looking after myself? Am I eating properly? So if I'm not eating properly, then surely the breast milk isn't going to be so good either. Am I taking some time out so I'm a happier person? Because emotions play a lot in it too. Babies pick up a lot. Was I looking after my well-being? Was I having enough sleep and spending some me time? And it was from then. And his was the best piece of advice.
I guess one piece of information I could give to people who are looking to have children, or if you're carrying at the moment, is the pain is going to be unbearable, but it's only for one day, and when they place that baby in your arms, you're going to forget about it instantly. It's going to be really hard, but they're not going to be young forever, and when they're old and running around looking after themselves, you're going to wish you had those first couple of weeks back.
Okay, come then.
Right. I think one of the things that we could have been told of that before we had children is just how great they actually are. You know, you hear all the stories about the birth and how bad that is, and then the crying, but really they're amazing, and that's really what that's the main point. I think. Hey.
Oh dear.
Bye bye.
Emily.
Not quite as.